You know, Zumgrits, I'm gonna say two things. First off, thank you. Fucking finally, some atheist comes out and says, like, yeah, atheism is a belief. And I've been standing around here for so freaking long, just like, fucking Christ. Finally, finally. Thank you, Zumgrits. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, atheism is the belief. And I think Neil Tyson was actually supporting your point. I'm gonna get to why he was supporting your point, or why I think he was supporting your point. See, atheists for the longest point in time had to find themselves as people with a lack of belief. And, you know, dictionary has a different version, but I understand the freaking frustration that comes from that because I hear people looking up humanism in the dictionary. I'm just like, holy fuck. That doesn't even scratch the tiniest piece of what real humanism is about. But anyways, back to atheism. I hear all these atheists talking about like atheism is just a lack of belief in belief. You know, we don't believe this. So on and so forth. And Zomgrit's like the true, I'm just gonna say like bad bitch she is, comes out with some fucking backbone and says straight the fuck up, yeah, atheism is a fucking belief system or is a belief. Thank you. Finally, someone came out with it, and thank you, thank you, thank you. Because these atheists that come out here, like on YouTube, like the only thing atheism is a lack of belief, and then turn to theists like, oh, you guys believe in the sky daddy? Oh my god, how fucking stupid are you? You know what? Go cry, go pray to your little sky daddy. Do you believe in the magic spaghetti monster? You know what? You're just wrong. You're stupid. No, you're just plain wrong. You know, and I don't believe in anything. Those atheists freaking drive me up the fucking wall. It's just like you realize that you're pretty much telling somebody they're wrong and then defining yourself by saying that you don't believe in anything or you don't believe in a counteractive point or a counterpoint. And I was just like, do you even understand what the fuck you're saying? But Zomgris does understand what she's saying. She does get it, and she gets the fact that atheism is a belief. Now I'm gonna put it like this, and actually I got to bring up this point. The point that Aaron brought up, and a lot of atheists, I've also heard from a lot of atheists that we're all born atheists. We're not all born atheists, okay? You don't have a predisposition not to believe in something you never heard of, okay? So I just got to bring it at that point. To not believe in something, to not believe in something, you have to first have at least an understanding of something to not believe in it. So past that point, we're not born. We don't have understanding of God, so we can't not believe in God, okay? It's a double negative, I get it, but that's how stupid being born an atheist is, okay? It's a double negative, all right? There we go. Just how to get to that. But Neil was in support of what you're saying, Zom, because look at it like this. If not 85% of the world doesn't play golf and 50% of the world is just like, you know what? I don't really feel like playing golf. Do you want to play golf? No, I don't want to play golf. Do you want to play golf? No, I don't want to play golf either. We're not going to play golf. That's 50%. And 50% of the people are like that, that's a lack of belief right there. That's a lack of belief in golf. It's just like, I don't want to do it. You know, it's great for some people, but I just don't feel like it's something I really want to do. That's a lack of belief. You know what's not a lack of belief? Golf is fucking stupid. How can all these fucking people just play this fucking sport? All it is just kicking the freaking ball in the hole. And I know. And even more than that, it's about a huge fucking hierarchy. I mean, shit. How the people that pour golf playing freaking poor par courses? I mean, holy crap. I mean, why is this going on? I mean, shoot. Do these people even understand how serious the sport of golf is? Like, shit. Yeah, do you remember football? Football was tight. Court football was tight. That's a belief. Saying golf is stupid, that's a belief. And that's what Zongritz, you've admitted and you proved Neil Tyson wrong on. But so many other atheists are just like, atheism just a lack of belief, you know? Like, it's not like I really believe that there is no God, it's just a lack of belief. And that's why a lot of people describe themselves as agnostic. Like, I don't really know. And I have stuff I'm doing here, here, and here, and honestly, I don't have the time to really put up a banner to say, you know, what I am. So I'm putting the banner away. It's non-existent. Throwing that shit away, and I'm gonna do my freaking work. And that's why people claim to be agnostic, or they're just like, I don't know for sure, and I'm not choosing a side. You know, you guys can have it out. I'm not choosing a side. So I get that. I get that. But the atheists that aren't willing to take a side, it's just like, at least for me, it's it literally is like that. It's just like, fuck. Fuck you fuckers. Why can't you just choose a side? You guys just don't want. It pisses me off because it's just like they really just don't want to take any position on anything. Because the second a person takes a position, the second another person will say, "I think your position is wrong," And that's what atheists debate from, a non-position. And I know this because I used to do the exact same thing. I used to debate Christian with a non-position, atheist non-position, freaking Muslim non-position. I used to debate everybody from a non-position. And that is a beautiful position to debate from because you don't have to take a stance on anything. You could just say whatever they say to you, no, that's wrong. I don't believe in that. Oh, you think I'm here? No, I'm over here. Because I'm not taking a position. When you debate somebody, you usually have to take a stance and take a position like, this is what I believe. Another person, usually the opposition, and the other person is like, I don't believe in that, so on and so forth. Hopefully you got the switch that I was trying to end. Never mind. But what was I gonna say? Too many atheists want to just claim the position of non-belief and a non-position in order to debate better. But in all reality, if you want to have the balls, if you have the balls to say, you know what, you believe in a sky daddy or there is no God, and you don't have the balls to say that I don't believe that there is a God or a God does not exist, and that I'm an atheist, and because I'm an atheist that I know for a fact, or I completely believe that God doesn't exist, then you don't have any balls. You don't have any backbone. You're just a little pussy. So, and you can't, and if you believe that, you can't use this statement like, I just have a lack of belief. You can have a lack of belief all you want, but if you have a belief that there is no God, that's a belief. You can't say, I have a lack of belief, but I believe that you are completely wrong, or I believe that there is no God and that you're wrong because of it, because of my lack of belief. That's not a lack of belief, that's a position that you're taking, that's a stance that you're taking. But atheists always run from that freaking stance like there's a freaking ghost man on base. And it gets annoying after a while. It really does. But thank you, Zomgres, for finally taking a stance and putting your shit out there. It's just righteous. I'm a humanist that believes in God. I don't think God is supernatural, but I believe in God. And I'm going to bring out my humanism right quick. You brought up humanism. I'm just like, fuck it. I'm going to be all humanistic today. Look, the reason I'm a true humanist, more than any other humanists out there, or more than probably, I don't know, maybe one or two other people in the world, is because I spent 6 months trying to define myself, my understanding of the world, my perception on how people should interact, and my just general thoughts of what we should really connect to and how we should really be connected with, and what should really hold the highest level of importance. Hold on. And you know what I came to? Humanism. I wrote the word humanism and humanist down before I even knew they were words. I was literally ecstatic for like 3 days. I was like, oh my god, I'm being Webster. I'm going to bring this whole new social revolution and enlightenment. They don't even know. Like, there's humanism. Like, we don't need Christianity. Christianity, it's like there's so much ignorance in that. There's so much ignorance in that. Oh my god. And like, atheism, they don't know humanism. And then looked in the dictionary 3 days later, like, ah, shit. Like, I made up a word that already existed. And yeah, but it was fun while it lasted, but it still brought me to the point to which no one can ever take away from me. That I understand something at my own level of humanism. I'll explain my own level of humanism, what it is. Humanism is understanding that as a species that we have the best ability to communicate we have a better ability to communicate than any other species within our world. And this better ability to communicate allows us to have a certain understanding, a certain perspective that can change the world and affect the world in positive or negative ways. And these positive and negative ways are determined whether we are willing to do something to help and change stuff, or that we're going to be non-compliant and actually just allow stuff to get fucked up because of the fact that we allow it to be in the hands of, fate, so on and so forth. My humanism is pretty much the basis of understanding that people have power to change and help each other, and we also have the power to completely ignore and blow shit off because of the fact that, we can. So yeah, humanism, atheism, my thoughts and takes on this shit, and bam, bam, bam. I think Neil's agreeing with you, John Griss. I don't know why I added the bam, 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 but anyways, peace, love, respect. I'm out. Oh, here's the stop button.